Hey guys, back for another memory plan with me. And this week I am using this kit you see here from Lovely Rose Prints, also known as Siella stickers now. And I really love this kit. I've had it in my stash for a while. I'm pretty sure you guys are sick of hearing me say that, but you know, I just have a lot of kits that I need to get through. And I think I've only purchased one new kit in 2020, and it was from Lemon and Honey Studio. And I'm not even sure when I'm going to use it, but it was something that I had to have. So yeah, anyways, this week I decided to switch things up a little bit than I normally would do, and you'll see that here in a minute. But first, I'm laying down the bottom washi. This is all of the washi that was supplied with the kit. And to cover up the date covers, I decided to use this washi from Simply Gilded. What is this stuff called? It's like, not Starbursts. It's got a special name. I'm so out of the Simply Gilded like loop. I cannot remember for the life of me what she calls that washi. But I am putting down the date covers that came from the kit. All right, next up we are putting down the headers, and this week I am putting the headers that came from the kit using 3 out of the 4 shades and just laying them all across the planner. Then for the boxes that I am going to put the full boxes down, which would be all throughout the middle, I am using these bow overlays that I got from my newest addiction freebie, and just putting those all across the center. Next up, we move to the sidebar, and I put down this full box, and I decided to use an overlay to make it a quote box, and I really liked how this lined up. This was a quote box from Jax and Pepper, and I just thought it was super cute, and of course it was rose gold, so it matched perfectly. Then to divide my sections this week, I am using the pink with rose gold bows in the 5mm from Simply Gilded. And then fairly standard, I am putting down my Monday through Sunday box for my highlights, and then a this week box to mark either to-dos or workouts. And I apologize, I'm a little bit out of frame here, but then I went ahead and put down a half box to mark that I would not be doing any running this week because the weather was crap. And so here we are, moving on to the full boxes, putting them all through the middle as I mentioned, and I'm taking this double box scene and putting it on the weekend. All right, next up we're putting down the checklist. So this is where things get a little different. You guys know that if you've been watching me for, a while, that I very rarely use checklists. The only time I really use them are in the sidebar, but this week I had a crap ton of things that I wanted to put down. So, to change it up and to use all the stickers, I figured why not use these full box checklists. And I really like them because they do have, some of them have that design in the background, which I thought was cute. All right, here we are moving on to the plans. So first off, if you're watching this, Katie, I am so sorry for beating you in the Apple Watch challenge. I crushed her. So we'll try again, Katie, and this time, you got to come harder. But anyways, I did want to mark that I won the watch competition. And then I marked that I started watching Ozark season 2, or rewatching it, because I had gotten like through maybe a couple episodes when it first came out, and then decided to get back into it. And I used a TV from who is that from? From Samantha May Sticks. And then I also marked that I washed my hair, and that's always a freaking task, so definitely needs to go in the planner. And I used a heart from Clever Gal Crafts. And then I'm just going ahead and putting down other things that I did that day, highlighting that I went to CVS to pick up a prescription and did a bunch of Plan With Me stuff. Moving on to Tuesday, I had a pizza from Freshetta. It's a frozen pizza. Sean and I have been doing this rating system if you've kind of been keeping up, and I rated it a 6.1 because honestly it was trash. And he brought over another one to my house, and I was like, why is this here? You know I don't like this. So I actually sent him on his way with it this morning back to his house so he can take the 6.1 pizza with him. But I used an emoji head from the Coffee Monsters code to mark that. I also did some playing with Angry Birds, so I used a heart from My Newest Addiction. And then I made shrimp tacos for dinner, and so I used a taco icon from Magic Prince Co. And then the checklist at the bottom, highlighting that I played some Call of Duty and used a Xbox controller icon from Fox and Cactus. All right, on to Wednesday. So here I am starting off with the checklist, and I believe I highlight the fact that I did some editing, and I used a YouTube icon from the Tasseled Planner. Unfortunately, she's no longer open. All right, and for dinner that night, Sean and I made some chicken marsala, and it was amazing. It was my first time making chicken marsala, and it turned out pretty bomb, if I do say so myself. So I used another emoji head from the Coffee Monsters Co. to mark that. And those boxes are from Rose Colored Days, if you didn't catch that. Next up, I wanted to mark that Devanya actually sent her groceries to my house for pickup through Instacart. That's because I guess at her apartment, it's kind of confusing for the delivery people to get things to her. So I said, go ahead and order them to my house. And so she's only like 10-15 minutes away. So she just came by and picked those up. All right, on to the second half of the day. So I ordered frozen pizzas from Illuminati's, which is a Chicago deep dish pizza place. And I've had it in person before, and it was so good, but I actually got food poisoning. So most people would be like, why the heck did you buy it again? I think it was just a one-off because everyone else that I was with when I did eat it live, like they didn't get sick, and we all ate from the same pizza, all ate from the same salad. So I think it was just maybe a stomach bug that I caught. But I did place an order for that, and I used another emoji head. And then I did a YouTube binge, so I used a script from Arctic Paper Studio. And then lastly, I marked that I deleted a crap ton of emails. I had like 45,000 emails, and I got down to 15,000. Hallelujah. So I just used an envelope icon from Station Stickers. And then on to the checklist, I marked that, or highlighted that I edited another video and that I had a call with an Air Force customer. And I used icons from Station Stickers as well. Okay, on to Friday. I highlighted that I went to Dunkin' Donuts after I left Sean's house, and I used that really cute little sticker from Rose and Tea Shop. And down towards the bottom, once I got home, I did a bunch of organizing of my character stickers, trying to get them in order and just a better solution. So trying to figure that out. But I used a sticker there from Once More with Love, showing her, you know, playing with her stickers, and it's pretty accurate to what it looked like for me. Then I also got some crabs that day, super delicious, they were amazing. And then kind of comical, I wanted to highlight that I closed my smallest deal ever while being in sales. It was like $203. I think the commission on that will be like $5 or something ridiculous, but I just thought it was funny, so I figured I would mark it. And next up on Saturday, Sean and I continued our Marvel binge. So we watched Iron Man or Iron Man 2 as well as Thor. And Thor, I have to say, is my favorite out of the Avengers. One, he's super sexy. Two, he's stronger than like all of them, obviously outside of Hulk. Katie and I were actually just talking about this, how it always seems that Thor has to save Captain America's ass because Captain America is not strong enough. I guess he's like the most normal out of them, but I don't know. He's just kind of weak in my opinion. Don't come for me in the comments if you think Captain America is your favorite. But I also wanted to mark that I did give myself a pedicure that day, and so I used an icon from Magic Prince Co. And then highlighting on the checklist, I slept in that morning and I used a pillow from Banana Doodle Shop. All right, on to Sunday. I got some Starbucks and I used a script from Wild Summer Designs, and that cute little coffee cup is from Bubba Bear Studios. All right, towards the bottom of Sunday, I marked that I finally finished Big Mouth and that it was Easter Sunday. And so for Easter, I marked that with a script from Rose Colored Days, and the emoji head is from the Coffee Monsters Co. And then Insecure finally came back on, which is like one of my favorite shows. It's on HBO if you haven't watched it. And I used a TV icon from Magic Prince Co. And yeah, this season's going to be really good. Really excited to see how Issa develops. You know, she seems to be coming into her own, and I'm pumped for her. But yeah, that's everything for the spread. Here is the final look. I love this so much foil, but it's not overdone. And here are all of the leftovers I have from the kit. If you have not already subscribed to my channel, please consider doing so, as well as clicking the notification bell so that every time I do post a new video, you will be one of the first to be notified. Yeah, that's everything for this week. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you lovely ladies and gents in the next one. Bye-bye.